chances that I missed. Some I held, some slipped away. One street over where my memories exist. I wonder what would change, I really couldn't say. Hey, silly games of second guessing. I just forget the lessons that I couldn't learn. Because one street over there's a life I could have known that would have kept me from the one I had today. Except the curtain that rises to the stage. Silly games of second guessing. I just forget the lessons that I couldn't learn. Because one street over there's a life I could have known that would have kept me from the one I had today.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. Interrupting the Ridgetop Ramblers. Love those guys. We're going to get to hear them at the Kilgore Station on the 27th and 28th of August. And so we're just all excited about that. We'll talk more about that in a minute. But today is Thursday, and we like to very intentionally visit with one of our business. Welcome. Get up there on those microphones. So introduce me to everybody again here.
All right. My name is Sean Simon, and I work at BELLHOLLOW Beef.
Okay.
This is?
I'm Rhonda Beller, and Sean is my son. It's a family business.
Come on into the microphone a little bit for me.
Sean is my son, and it's a family business. Him and his brother do most of the counter work. They do most of the store operating.
Very cool. Yeah. So we were talking off mic, and how long have you guys been doing this?
Roughly a year, a little over. Our opening was supposed to be in April of last year, and it got a little bit delayed because of everything going on. Mm-hmm. But we were doing orders like quarter and half cow sales before then, but we haven't had a
farm. And so talk to me a little bit about the farming background, and because my family, we used to raise livestock, and then because of the way factory farms work and these, the big production, you got to kind of decide what your thing is going to be, and we went strictly to row crop. So did you guys kind of see that to be competitive, you needed to be more, you needed to kind of do some very specific things and do the beef production to where you're selling it and all of that. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I think you guys get the gist of it.
Yeah, well, it's like value added is what we're doing with the beef. Mm-hmm. The beef is it's like a value added kind of business to add to the farm. My husband actually row crops, raises tobacco, has hay,
cows.
Has it all. He has a little bit of everything. But we just decided that this was something that we thought we could take into our later years in life and have the beef store. And it's all.
And so you had to kind of pause your opening because of all the COVID and stuff. Mm-hmm. And what made you decide to do this? I mean, was this something that you've been wanting to do for a few years, or did you have to go through zoning and did you have to do all that part of it? Well, how does all that work for you?
Well, that was mostly classes. You had to get in touch with TDA and get all the credits for classes that you needed. You could get your retail permit to sell. We originally were going to build our farm store on our farm, and the city leased us a building, and it worked out way better for all of us. Because the city's, right there, it's right there on the highway. So it was mostly just paperwork, going to classes.
It was all her, I gotta say. She really took it under her wing and sort of made starting the store her thing, getting us USDA inspected, finding our processors, getting on Facebook and finding customers. It all came from her personal account first, like you were talking with your personal account stuff. So I really got to give the props to Mom over here for really opening the store up. Now, running the store is what me and my brother do mainly. We're in there selling the steaks and building packages and
production. Yeah. I grew up on a hog farm, and what we did, we sold to the packing house, and so now we we kind of, my brother, if he hears this, is like, no, Laverne, that's not right. I mean, just hearing my mother too, Laverne. But I mean, I spent 17 years on the farm, and I'm 58, and I've been in Tennessee since. So, I forget. But in my memory, we would trade pork for beef. But we still ate our own hogs and things like that. We'd have them sometimes in transit. One would about to go down, and we'd have to kill it right there, and that's what you do. And so, so we definitely ate our own pork, but we would trade it for beef. You're like, I want you to see what this is. So I know what it takes to make a good hog.
Master at this, but he has a feed regimen basically that you do where, the calf spends a certain amount of time with its mom in the pasture, and then at some point you take the calf out and you do a grain finish with hay, and we have a high protein corn based grain, and so putting that finish on them is what really gives us the flavor and the fat content and all that. So the feed regimen is absolutely everything to do with taste, and everyone has their own recipe. Some people even make their own feed and grind it up themselves and feed their beef with that, but we prefer our grain finish. That's what gives it the sweet, fatty flavor, and where some people
want that
some people
for health benefits.
That.
Yeah, because it's more lean. But I mean, anybody who knows anything about meat, you want a little bit of fat in there.
For taste, yeah.
I mean, it's just,
right.
It's like it just.
Yes.
I mean, you can be really nice and lean. It's like, oh, that looks nice, but it's not going to taste as good.
You can cut the fat off after you cook it, right?
Yeah, you go. That's it. Let it cook in. That's just it. But
well, our final touch though is the aging. We age it for a minimum of 14 days at the processor.
Okay, now
which makes it very tender.
Okay, how do you age meat? That just sounds
it gets
weird.
hung,
Do you really
hung
want
in
to
a
hear?
freezer. Yeah.
So
Hang the carcass, right?
Yeah.
So you do the slaughter, and then you hang it before you actually process it into the cuts.
Yeah, exactly.
So the whole cow is hung up and it's aged in a freezer.
In a cooler.
In a cooler, so
Yeah.
not frozen.
Not frozen. Yeah.
Not frozen, but in a cooler for 14 days. Really?
Yep.
Do you put anything on the meat to age it? It's just
sort of dehydrates a little bit. You lose a little bit of poundage and a little bit of moisture, but with doing that, you get more tender meat. So
really,
because what they do is they cut that stuff that. The aging process probably doesn't look real pretty to people because they've got to cut that stuff off once it's aged. So yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Some people do it themselves. Like they'll buy a steak from the store and they'll go home and they'll age it in the refrigerator for a week or two to give it like a different flavor. And it's a weird thing. It is, but.
Dye in it, but
yeah, so I keep trying to tell people. I got to tell you, I have to tell you something about this, but go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
But you can look at some of ours and then look at maybe a steak that, I'm not going to say who, somewhere else you buy it. You can tell the ones that are aged are a little darker.
Okay.
The meat's a little darker.
To people that second harvest is basically when used to be when you'd go out in the fields, you would leave a little grain for people to come in that are still usable after the original harvest. So we get that food in that they freeze it at the best, like before best freeze or use by this date, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I would oftentimes give food to different families I'd work with, and it's like, can you bring us some food that's not old? It's like, well, you don't understand. It was frozen before that date, so it's cool, just thaw it out and use it.
Right.
Long story, but anyway, so the meat sometimes will be dark, okay? And they're like, I don't want that, that's dark. I'm like, do you understand that all that pretty red burger you got right there has got dye in it?
Exactly.
And they don't realize that. And because, I mean...
They think it makes it look pretty to put the dye in it.
Well, it fools people. Yeah. It's all about marketing. They're like, this is nice and red, and it's. I have this conversation with people all the time because it's an oxidation, right? That when the meat gets in the air, it's going to darken. And for a long time, they didn't even want the beef coming in because they're like, it just looks old. It's like it's fine. It's nothing wrong with it. I've been telling y'all, but they're forever bringing me meat. They're like, yo, you can have. We don't need this. We don't want this. It's dark. And I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Smell it. That's
you
can tell if it's bad.
That's one thing I wanted to ask you. Okay, so if I go and buy a steak and it says on there to use by a certain date. I mean, it's just about a smelling of a sour smell, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, that's how I've always been told to gear if meat is either good or bad, does it have a sour smell? And that's what I tell anybody. I mean, all the stuff we get from Second Harvest, once it thaws out, if it doesn't have a sour smell, it's fine, and I mean, you can tell, but so how long can you age meat from the time you harvest it, from the time you slaughter it? What's the longest you can age it?
Well, our processor says they won't touch anything over 28 days.
Yes.
So at that point, a month of aging, you lose probably half of your mass, though. So not a lot
because of the dehydration.
Dehydrate so much, yeah.
Wow.
So
okay.
You probably don't want to do that, but some people might prefer it. Who knows?
We had a customer that wanted it, and that's why we know how long they would do it.
Yeah.
Because they had us do that. Sorry about that.
Okay, that's okay.
But yeah, you can tell the steaks are smaller, everything's smaller because they've had to cut away so much.
Okay. Well,
it's
okay.
aging.
Okay, so I'm just trying
Do
to
we want
wrap
to
my
know what it really looks like?
this everything on the outside off, just like you would cheese when it's like.
Exactly.
Similar,
Exactly.
yeah.
Really?
They're cutting the outer area off.
Okay, so the best thing if you wanted to, I'm sorry, I've never tried to age meat. That just sounds, because I mean, I grew up with pork and stuff.
Right.
And I don't think you would ever age pork, right?
I
don't think that sounds like a good idea.
I don't think so either.
Pork is like, I don't think you might want to do that,
You don't want to age
Well,
any
now we
chicken
do
either.
sell some local producers pork in our store.
Okay.
So we have a little bit of everything. Even we don't just have our beef. We've just started raising chickens. So we
Okay.
have chicken.
Yeah. So we're doing that at the farm ourselves, raising them ourselves, processing them ourselves.
Okay, so here's a question.
Very
Can you kill chickens with one in each hand? Like
No,
you know what I'm talking about?
We're just
I've
learning
seen
this.
It.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
I know.
And what I'm talking about is people who raise chickens and slaughter all chicken. One of them like this and twisted them, and the heads popped off, and the chickens ran. And I'm like,
I've seen that.
Yes,
That's not how we do it. We have like a thing.
Yeah, we have a processing
system.
ring. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta learn to do it the old-fashioned way, though.
I know, we
You
should. We
It's-
should.
I don't know. That's like saying you have to hand quilt. I'm gonna take it and have it done.
yeah, exactly. That's funny. But I mean, I can remember them hanging chickens on the line to let them bleed. That's there was a process.
If we get a deer, we usually take it and get it processed. We don't do it at home.
Yeah, y'all don't do it at home. But,
No.
Well, I did last year. I gotta be honest about that.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did.
So
Yeah.
I forgot
that was
that.
interesting. I had a friend that came into town, and he's from like New York, and he's like
you just wanted to show off.
New York country. Yeah.
No, he wanted to be very country. Is what it was.
We we processed it ourselves in the backyard, and it was very interesting. Like good
Yeah.
to learn. I don't know if I want to do it a lot. But,
Yeah.
You know.
I had a friend
Very
that she's passed away, but she ate very, very clean, and so she would get a couple of deer at least one a year, and she had a ton of kids, and she would process it herself. She was amazing, but she knew what she was doing, boy,
Yeah.
and I mean it was fascinating. But very, very cool. I tell you what, let me go ahead and take a break, and then we're going to come back, and we just need to talk about where where the store is again, exactly what the hours are, the different things that they can come in, maybe some of the different cuts and things like that you have available. Oxtail. I know.
We've got a man that buys almost every one we have right away.
That
He
is
loves it.
so good.
Have you had oxtail soup? Is that what you?
No, I've not
do?
had oxtail soup, but the oxtail cut. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the oxtail like the little piece of meat that's off of. Okay, I don't think I know. I thought oxtail was like a cut that was left over from one of the beef
about
cuts.
the fillet.
You're talking about the
You're
Texas.
talking about the Texas tails.
tail.
Texas
I'm
tails.
going to give a plug to the depot because that's where they.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
the depots. Oh my gosh, do they get your beef?
Well, we're supposed to be contacting them. We
About
need to.
that
They told us
exact
in
same
June.
thing,
They told us
specifically.
to come see them in June. They wanted to do some featuring our beef. So
Yeah.
Okay,
we need to go by and see them.
The Texas tails, what I'm thinking about,
And they are great, aren't they?
Oh
They
my
are.
goodness, I didn't even realize that was a cut.
Yeah,
And
it's actually the narrow end off the filet tenderloin.
The whole fillet,
right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what. And I saw that oxtail, and I was like, oh, is that? But okay, so what is oxtail?
It's an actual tail.
Ew.
People make soup out of it. We've
Tongue
got
and tail.
oxtail soup.
Really?
I have never. He's got
Okay.
a Cajun accent. He's just very.
Oh, please,
Oh,
please,
yeah.
put him in touch with Lee Marie. If you
I
would, because he
will.
would be so much fun. So is it somebody that's moved here recently?
He lives
See,
in
I love-
Clarksville. I don't know how long he's been here, but he lives in Clarksville now.
Oh, that would be a fun
He just
interview.
called the other
That would be
day
a fun
again.
interview. That would be
Yeah.
a fun interview. And I digress. But we're just sitting on the porch talking. That's all we're doing here. That's what
right.
we do here on One Street Over. We just get to know each other. But my guest in studio, we're talking with Rhonda and Simon. They're with BELLHOLLOW Beef. BELLHOLLOW Beef. I just love BELLHOLLOW. I just like that name. That's just a cool name, BELLHOLLOW. It's like what's that big Del Hollow, isn't that
Dale Hollow.
Lake.
Dale Hollow Lake.
Yeah,
It's a
there is a
wonderful
Dale
lake.
Hollow.
Yeah, that's the best lake in. I mean, I went through that area and I'm like, this is the most beautiful lake ever. But I digress. I'm sorry, but your name reminded me of Del Hollow. But anyway, All right, Rosselman Buick GMC, one of the largest Buick GMC inventories in Tennessee. It's kind of you kind of say that and you go, well, there's not a whole lot of inventory out there right now, new car inventory. And we talked to Todd about that. And what's going on is the pandemic kind of made everything wonky at the production plants, and so it's changed the way we do the auto industry. I mean, he said that it's really, for a lot of dealerships, it's really made them re-examine how they do business, and they're saying we don't have to have millions and millions of dollars worth of inventory. The trend, and he believes this is going to last for a while, is for people to come in, order the vehicle that they want, and when it gets there, it's theirs. And he said that's what is kind of working out. He says it's a good business plan, and they had a record-breaking sales. I think it was in April that he told me, and I mean, just great things happening over at Rosselman. Go out and see them. They can still get everything you want from GMC and Buick, because GMC and Buick, they make the vehicles that are still in production, the trucks and the SUVs and the sports utilities. The kind of vehicles that are not really getting much production right now are the sedans and things that are just not big sellers. So until the chip, manufacturing gets to where we, have got a surplus again, the things that are selling, that's what they're making. And so he says, come on in and order it. And when it gets here, it's yours. They've got leasing and financing options available. You can start the process at RosselmanBuickGMC.com. Go through and look at their inventory and see if they've got a lot of, great pre-owned vehicles. And he said, too, if you've got a pre-owned vehicle sitting in your driveway that you don't, drive that much, and you're thinking, maybe I need to sell that. He goes, don't sell it on Marketplace. Come and see what I can give you for it, because they're looking for used car inventory, pre-owned car inventory, and that's what they want to talk to you. So go by and see them. They do have certified pre-owned. They've got a lot of pre-owned vehicles that come in with factory warranty still on them, full factory warranty still on them. So there's just all kinds of wonderful options for you if you want to get by and talk to them at Rosselman. They are located at 2516 Memorial Boulevard. You can call them at 615-384-3559, 615-384-3559. Monday through Friday, they're open 8 a.m. until 7:30. I'm from BELLHOLLOW Beef. So what are we missing here? I mean, we need to tell everybody how they can, where y'all sell it, and the storefront address and all of that kind of thing. So all the pertinent information. So what do we need to go into here, guys?
All right.
It's all your time.
Yeah, we're located right on Highway 41 in Adams, Tennessee. It's right next to City Hall or the Bell School. What's that address?
7851.
7851 Highway 41 North, if anyone's wanting to stop by and see us. Our hours are Friday, 12 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and then we're back open again on Sunday from 12 to 4. So we do have, sort of strange hours, but we've had to flesh that out through last year to figure out what days. Weekdays weren't getting that many walk-ins. However, if you are looking for a weekday, you can't get by us to see us on the weekend, you can schedule an appointment. We do appointment only during the week. So if anybody wants to, hey, I only come through town on Wednesday, can I meet up with you? Absolutely, hit us up. So as far as what we sell, you heard it. We got all the good stuff, all the ribeyes, all the New York strips, fillets. Our ground beef is supremely good. I can't eat anything. For example, my girlfriend cooked spaghetti last night with store-bought beef, and I was like, this meat's chewy. So
it's definitely not the same.
Oh, it's funny.
But come by and see us. We do things. We build packages. So we have a bundle. Say, I'll throw a good steak in there. I'll throw some chuck roast, 4 or 5 pounds of burger, some brats, and it'd be like $70 or $80. So I do a bundle deal. You get some farm eggs with it. I also have farm chicken now. Happy to say, raised them myself, killed them myself, processed it, and they're delicious. So if Mom has anything else to say, but that's my little bit on come by and see.
That's your elevator speech.
That's the store.
That's it.
Well, the other thing that we do, a lot of the farm store groups, people do the farmers markets.
That's right.
Because of our weekend hours, we don't do anything except for the Cedar Hill one right now, and it is tonight from 4 to 8, and that's a great little community event. If you haven't been there, you need to check it out. We'll have meat there. We're also going to be serving burgers tonight. So come by and see us.
So you're going to be cooking up burgers. You can get a burger, and it's just going to be all hooked. You're making me so hungry. I can just smell it right now. Oh my gosh, there's just nothing like it. But so what? And you got all the fixings and everything out there. You're going to get everybody fed. So
Yep. We tried our hand at it with Adam's concession stand. You know, they
The ball field.
They offered up their contract this year, so we started cooking burgers down there, and honestly sold quite a bit of burgers to these people. So a quick $5 burger, come by and see us. You can try our meat, and I promise you, if once you eat the burger, you will be trying to buy it for yourself and cook it at home. So,
that's great,
and that's the whole point of us even cooking these things and selling them to you guys.
So it's just to introduce you to the fact that there's a difference.
That's right.
It is
Yes.
a difference, because a lot of people will be like, "Oh, I can't tell the difference." It's like, well, you haven't really ever had the good stuff.
Yeah.
Once you've had the good stuff, it'll be like, oh,
That's
no,
right.
I'm sold. So you said something about how the chickens are delicious. Do you have like a secret feed for them as well? Is there a secret to that?
You know,
You just feed them a lot.
I know you just feed them as much as you can. They're little monsters. They eat nonstop.
It's so different than the layer. I mean,
It's so
egg
different
layer.
what?
Excuse me. It's so different than the egg layer. Like, you don't feed them all the time. But these meat birds, they're a different animal.
Huh?
And they even look different as they grow.
Okay.
They smash water. They smash food. Like,
I mean, just
I only had 50 this last time, and I think they're eating roughly 15 to 20 pounds of feed a day, which is a lot
unreal,
of food
the
for
meat
some
bird
chickens.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you? I don't raise chickens either, and I mean we had them when I was a kid, as I said. But I don't. We've got some chickens at our youth minister. He has a garden and a chicken coop and all this kind of thing. And so when when they were at camp, we had to go out and gather the eggs and all this kind of stuff. And so. Okay, how do you differentiate between the layers and the...
different pens.
Yeah, different pens, different breeds altogether.
Yeah, we don't raise them together at all.
Like
Okay.
my layer chickens, they're all mixed batches. There's some leghorns in there, and there's some cinnamon whatevers. And but the meat birds are all a Cornish breed of some sort, and they literally just grow twice as fast. You get full bird in less than 3 months. And
It's kind of crazy to me.
yeah, like a normal chick would take 6 months to get full size, you know.
This is our first year. It's our first year doing chickens, and we actually raised vegetables this year too.
Yeah.
We have a
Okay.
garden, so we had a lot more people in the community that were bringing us stuff last year. We kind of wanted it to be something that everybody could bring too. It's kind of like consignment. They bring their vegetables and like the pork. But the one person that was growing a lot of vegetables didn't do it this year, so we're trying our hand at that as well.
Yeah, it's gardening's a lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
We're finding that out.
Trust me.
A half acre one at least.
Trust me. But you have what?
A half acre one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot of garden.
Yeah.
That's a lot of garden. But I mean, I'm fascinated by this because I'm really curious. I don't really want to have.
It's a quick turnaround.
Well, where do you get the?
Honestly, and they have a feed mill that they grind their own feed up, and they have little growers or whatever they call them up there, and
Interesting.
and they ship them to you sometimes. Like
Yeah, you can order them online. You can order
Yeah.
chicks. You can
Fascinating.
order layer hens and meat birds online.
I'm just like, how do you? I mean, because I know whenever we would raise hogs, and you would have the ones that were going to go to the feeder floor, you would castrate them, and you would do all that. That was part of it.
Right.
So, how do you make sure that they're not going to be layers?
it has to be.
It's the different breed.
The breed. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm learning new things. I'm a country girl, and I didn't know this stuff.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
I know.
So,
It was interesting when I first got them
Well,
too.
yeah.
Because there's so much different.
We're still
of a bird.
learning about the meat
Yeah.
birds. This is
Yeah.
our first year doing it.
that's interesting. I didn't even know there was a difference. That's
Yeah.
fascinating. But I want to come see y'all's production sometime and
Yeah.
see
Me too.
see these guys. But
Yeah.
because there are chicken houses and things like that back home where
Right.
they raise chickens. But I'm just are those the same kind of birds? You think?
Yeah, they're the same
They're-
kind of bird.
But most of that's like confinement. We kind of have more space.
Yeah,
now
we
for
do.
ours.
We have outdoor pens.
And we do some
indoor
free
stuff.
range on our eggs.
Okay.
Get
But,
out. They
yeah.
get to get out
And
and
this
do
is
their
this
thing.
is this is
Tear
interesting.
up your flower beds is what they do.
Yeah, they're like little destructive,
Yeah.
little destructive things. So, well, very good. And this is a lot of fun. Okay, they want to say Richard Archie is asking, do you sell beef heart and beef ribs?
We definitely sell beef ribs, and we do organs, but we have to get that beforehand. So we are going to get beef liver because we realize we're out of that.
I don't
Okay.
know if we can get hard or not. Our processor kind of is funny about some of the organs, and it depends on like because of like the mad cow stuff.
No.
They're funny about organs. I can check on that.
Yeah,
I've never had a request for it, but I can check.
If he wants to hit us up on Facebook, we could definitely check with our processor and get them lined up.
So Richard, there's your answer. So just hit them up on Facebook, and they'll check into it for you. But that's fascinating. So just let's go over again, and in our last couple of minutes, do your store hours again, location, and that the only farmers market you're doing is Cedar Hill Market.
Yes,
and that is tonight, and it's every other Thursday.
Correct.
They didn't have it Thursday before last because they had a town hall meeting or something.
Something going on.
Yeah, they had something. Yeah. So the farmers market is tonight, and then it'll be in 2 weeks again. That's the only farmers market they do. They're going to be frying burgers up or grilling. I'm guessing
grilling,
or doing.
Indeed, grill.
And are you particular about your grilling?
You know, I got it down to a science now, so I don't let anyone mess with my system on it.
And they're good. People come to the ball, come by to get a burger.
That did happen it's pretty nice. Yeah.
That's hysterical. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not going to have time tonight, but I'm going to have to come get a burger for my husband just to try because I want him to see. So I'll have to hit you up in a couple of weeks, but maybe I'll try to make it out to the farmers market and grab him a burger. But okay, so we can get you at the Cedar Hill Farmers Market tonight from 4 to 8 p.m. Come get a burger, come buy some beef, and then tell the market hours again and the address and where it is.
You go with the hours.
Oh, yeah, all right. Store hours. We're open Friday from 12 to 6, Saturday 10 to 4, a little earlier, and then we're back again on Sunday, and we do a 12 to 4 on Sunday. So basically, if you come midday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we will be around. And once again, if you want anything during the week, we do appointment only. So hit us up on that.
Very good. And you can connect with you guys through Facebook. Is that the best
We
thing?
have
Facebook,
Facebook,
phone number.
Instagram. We have phone, and we have website.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you give out the phone number 2 times so they can write it down in case they forget.
Okay. It is 615-913-1975. Again, that's 615-913-1975.
Very good. And just go and see them. This sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like some really good stuff. And man, you've got me really wanting to try it just because you're just like, you know.
I'm a salesman, you know.
Yeah. He's like,
Well, and this is the thing. He can say he's a salesman all day, and he's great at it. But if you just try the meat, that's all you got to do.
That's
it
all
sells
you gotta do.
itself. It does. It really does.
Yeah, it's like there's a difference. Very good. So great to meet you guys. I'm going to definitely come out and check it out and try one of your burgers.
We appreciate you having us on.
Absolutely. And if you have anything, as I tell everybody, if you have anything special coming up and you've got an event or something you want to promote, reach out, let us know, and we'll get you back in here. Nice to meet you guys. Very great to meet you. And this is BELLHOLLOW Beef. And Rhonda and Simon, thank you for joining us. And as y'all make your exit, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to talk about one of our other sponsors right now. Going to talk about my friends over at Corbin Creek Greenhouse Gifts Nursery and Gardening Center. Of course, I started my morning with my CBD oil, and that is the thing that has really helped me with my arthritis. It's blown me away what a difference it has made for my arthritis problems that I've had, and it may be a game changer for you. When people start asking if they want to learn more about CBD, I tell everybody the best advice is that you make sure that you get it as close to the source as possible. And that's what you get when you're at Corbin Creek, because Bill grows the plants that are processed into the oil that they sell there at Corbin Creek. And the topical, it was one thing I found with bug bites, and this is something I didn't even think about until Brian Pooley mentioned it. He was talking about stepping into like a fire ant hill up in Arkansas. And somebody gave him some CBD salve to put on it, and that was the thing that gave him some relief. So try the salve on bug bites. It is just amazing what God has given us in the creation that can really help us. And CBD is part of it. The hemp plant is amazing when it comes to the things that it will help you with. But now Corbin Creek is also the place that you can go and get everything you need for your yard and garden. You can get everything. I've got, my hydrangeas, my petunias that are on the porch. My lavender came from there, and they're all doing beautifully. I'm keeping them alive this year, Amy. I promise you I'm getting everything watered. But it's just a whole lot of fun just to go and walk through the greenhouses and just take a minute to just, kind of catch your breath. It's a whole lot of fun just going out there and just taking a little bit of break from the stress of the office and different things that you might have going on. And odds are you're going to probably want to come home with something as well. But Corbin Creek is the place to go if you have questions about your garden, if you have questions about things in your yard. Where should I plant this? Why are my hydrangeas this color instead of this color? Well, it has to do with the acidity of the soil. Amy can talk to you about all that. And go by and see them. They're also part of the farmers market on the weekend. They're always there on the weekend, so you can go and talk to them there as well. All those flowering baskets that they bring in on the trailer. It's a lot of fun. Corbin Creek Greenhouse Gifts Nursery and Gardening Center open Monday through Saturday 9 to 5. They're open Sunday from 1 to 5, and they're located at 4920 Highway 161. When you get by there, tell them U-Turn sent you.
Hi, this is Lee Marie from WSGI Radio 1100 AM. I am so excited to tell you we have something brand new coming your way. I will be hosting a weekly show dedicated solely to events in Robertson County. If you would like your event to be considered to be covered in the community calendar show, please email us at WSGI1100am@gmail.com.
Did you? And we're going to get right back to the show. I had to play the little promotional from Lee Marie. They're going to be, bringing on a new public forum show, or it's going to be a thing that says like a community calendar and that type of thing. Right, Lee Marie? She's nodding. And as we're getting back into the show here, though, usually we have United Way coming in here today. But now Ace told us all about you guys last week, and so we've got you guys are in from the the Center for Family Development, right? Have I got that right? So just explain to me what that is and introduce yourselves if you would for me. Go ahead.
Okay, so my name is Hannah, and I am a family resource specialist for Cheatham, Stewart, and Houston County. And then, go ahead, Melanie.
And I'm Melanie. I'm the family resource specialist for Sumner, Robertson, and Trousdale County.
Okay, and so what does that mean? I mean, what exactly do you do?
Yes. So the Center for Family Development is a nonprofit agency. We have been in Montgomery County for about 25 years, but recently we expanded into 7 new counties across Tennessee. So we have an office in White House now, Clarksville, and in Shelbyville. Kind of what we are is just an extra support system for families. Mm-hmm. So we are there to connect them to resources. We are there to, make sure that they have everything that they need, be an ear to them, listen to their questions, their concerns, what they have going on with the baby. We check on developmental milestones. Really, it's whatever they need from us. We are there to provide them. And if we can't do it, we're going to connect them to somebody that can.
Well, see, and that's one thing. People who get into a situation where they need some help, they don't even know where to turn. And that's one thing I talk to Ace about all the time, that 211 number that United Way has. And they'll point people to people like you,
mm-hmm.
Yes. And it's like, I don't know what to do. And I'll say, well, 211. And they're just that bridge builder to all these nonprofits. And so that's how she gets to know you guys. What do you think people need to know about, why would you come in here today, and what do you want to share?
So we're there for the long run to support the families until the baby is either 5 years old or until they go to school, whichever happens first.
Okay.
So we're just there for whatever we need them. They need us for. So we have some coworkers that are like certified in infant massage, some are car seat certified, some of them are lactation counselors, so we have different resources with our organization.
So many people that try to nurse and breastfeed that have no idea the problems that can come with that, and the moms will feel like there's something lacking in them because, and a lot of times, sometimes it's very often it's the infant that's just not, getting it right, and it's just there's an art to that, and I've seen so many moms that just get so depressed, and I can't do that. I had twins, and I did not nurse, but because they were jaundiced when they got here because they got here a month early, and so I got behind. And I was just like, but it would have been nice to have had a place to. They didn't do that kind of training really whenever I had my kids, and it's so necessary because I can remember when my mother was with me when I had my twins, and I looked at them because I'm not a girly girl at all. I didn't babysit. I had never been around babies, and here I had 2. And I was like, I can't believe they're going to let me take them home. It's like, do they realize I don't know what I'm doing? And my mother just laughed at me. She goes, you'll figure it out. But to have a resource, because there's a lot of moms like I was out there. And I fortunately had a mother who, could train me. But man, more and more there's people out there that are having kids that they grew up in families that they didn't have a loving relationship. So they were never taught about parenting. They were never taught all these things, and they have no one to turn to. I met a young woman the other night that's on my mind right now that I'm thinking about, that, she needs you guys. And how did you get into this? How did this become a passion for you? Because, I mean, it's got to be a passion.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You have to love it. Yeah.
Yes.
So how did you get into this?
So I started when I started college, I was doing education, and I love kids. It's what I wanted to do, but I was not ready to be a teacher, and it just wasn't for me. So I was like, well, where can I go now? Mm-hmm. And so, I stepped into social work, and I started looking at all the different areas, and I was still very passionate about kids. I started working with a before and after care school program, and I started to see all of the challenges that my parents were facing and all of the resources that they needed, and it was affecting the kids that I was working with. And I was like, well, where can I go? Where can I start at the beginning? Where can I prevent all of this? And, when it was time for my internship, I found the center, and they were everything that I wanted them to be. They were doing everything that I thought was necessary right now. And luckily, they hired me on, and that's how I got here, and I'm loving every minute of it.
So how long have you been doing this?
I started in January. So our program just expanded in January, which allowed us the opportunity to come and work and start seeing so many more families. So
that's just so cool. And you can just see it. When I love when I get to sit across from people and you can just see in their eyes that, I just love what I do. And it's because it's making a difference. Mm-hmm. We all want to have purpose in our life. There was a reason that Purpose-Driven Life book was so big. It's because we're all trying to figure out our purpose. Mm-hmm. And to find it at such a young age, I think that that's a pretty cool thing, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So, very good. But I tell you what, let me go ahead and take my last break as we kind of set up. But I want you guys to really be thinking about just people who are out there, like I know somebody that I want to talk to y'all about her, because I want to give y'all information about her and see if y'all can't help direct her to some things. But how can we, if we're seeing somebody and you don't want to just go up and say, you need help, is there a gentle way? Is there a technique to going in and introducing to somebody, this is something you need to look into? Because some people are insulted. I can remember when my children were, had gotten a little bit older, and I was the wizened mother, and I know how to handle things, and trying to help a mother one time in a store, and she was like, get away from me, and so you've got to be gentle about offering help. And how, because so many of us see people that they don't even realize they need help. And so how can you kind of gently lead them to that? So I want y'all to think about that. But we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to hear from our friends over at Hancock Family Farms.
Looking for farm fresh produce this season? Come see us at Hancock Family Farm Market on Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We are located at 7114 Highway 49 East, only 6 miles from downtown Springfield. We have a wide variety of produce, from strawberries and flowers to corn, peaches and tomatoes, along with milk, eggs, cheese, meat, and honey. Hancock Family Farm, family operated since 1911. Let our family feed your family.
And we're going to talk about my friends Barry and Rebecca Richards at the Exit Realty Garden Gate team. I mentioned them, or I mentioned the Kilgore Station Bluegrass Festival as we got going this morning. And anytime I bring on Barry and Rebecca Richards and talk about what they do in real estate, I have to mention the festival because they're such a part of it. Barry's on the board, and Rebecca's one of the original sponsors, still one of the sponsors with Exit Realty. And they will be there August 27th and 28th, and they are going to be part of our festival. We're so excited about it this year. I get to host it as every year. And but here's the thing, you don't want to wait until the festival to talk to them. You can reach out to them today at sellwithbecky.com, or buyrobertsoncounty.com. And that name, buyrobertsoncounty.com, tells you they specialize in Robertson County properties, but they're here, they're available in the surrounding counties, across the state line up in Kentucky, and they are there to help you no matter what your needs are, whether you're the buyer, whether you're the seller, either side of it. And there's very specific things that they'll tell you about when it comes to buying and selling your property. If you're a buyer, you got to get pre-qualified. They can direct you to where you need to go for that. Rebecca's one of the first. She is so a real estate specialist. She's been specially trained to help the seniors in your family. If there's a lot of people getting rid of family land, there's some farmland that people are like, well, I could build a few houses here and still grow my corn in the back. They're doing things like that. So, and because property's so hot right now, and it is just an amazing time. You got to make sure you got people on your team that understand the ins and outs of the real estate market. And when it comes to being a seller, I mean, it's crazy time. You've got people, you'll put a price on your property and people will say, well, I'll give you this much more, and you'll get into a little bidding war. Well, that gets into a whole lot of legal questions, and you better know what you're doing. So you need a good team together. And Barry and Rebecca, they are the whole package. Barry's a marketer. You can't be one of those properties that's selling for more than you're asking unless people know about it. Barry's an expert at getting those properties out there, making sure people know that you've got something for sale. He came out of a marketing background and went full time with Rebecca a few years ago in the real estate side of their business. And I'll tell you, he is the whole package. Zillow certified photographer, licensed and insured drone pilot. He'll get you up on realtor.com, does those 360-degree virtual reality home tours. They're a great couple. You're going to love working with them. Barry and Rebecca Richards, Exit Realty Garden Gate team. Again, check them out at sellwithbecky.com or buy, B-U-Y, robertsoncounty.com. Always tell them that U-Turn sent you. And we are talking with Hannah and Melanie. And they are with our Center for Family Development. This is something that all of us see people out there that need somebody to kind of help them out. There's, unfortunately, because of the times we're living in, there's an awful lot of people that do not get that instruction at home. They're not with families that really love them, and so they're really not really taught about it. They need that parenting help. So how can we, if we see somebody and just go up, you need some help, you need to call, how can we guide them to you guys gently? Do you have some advice for us when we're really trying to open the door for somebody that needs some help?
Yeah, so that's kind of what our job is as the Family Resource Specialist. We are the first step to the program. So that's what we do, is present it all day long, pretty much. I always say I'll talk to anybody that'll listen to me. So, every family is different, and so you have to approach every family differently. But I think the cool thing about our program is that there is no guide to parenting. There is nothing. But, there's a lot of families out there that just have questions. They have concerns, and, maybe they can't get in touch with the doctor. And we present it that way, that we're just a bridge between you. We have some of those answers that you need. Maybe they just need somebody to listen to them, and you just need an ear for an hour. We are there for that. We can listen to you about the baby. We can listen to you about things that are going on and what you need. I think that with our program, we are very strength-based, and so we're looking to lift you. We meet you where you are, and then we lift you up to where you need to be. And so we work with, all kinds of families. It doesn't have to be somebody that really needs all the help in the world. It could just be somebody that just needs a little extra support during that time. So it's different from, it's a gentle approach, because we are not coming in to tell you how to parent. We're not doing any of that. We just want to be there to help and support in any way that we can.
Right. And I just love that you're just opening the door to that, because it's just such a need. I mean, do you have anything to add to that, Melanie?
Well, we're also culturally humble and culturally sensitive. So one of our approaches is, strength-based, but we also... Oh, sorry. Okay. So we are strength-based. So a way we're culturally sensitive. So we have in every office that we have, Shelbyville, Clarksville, and White House, we have Spanish speakers. So we do cater to the Spanish-speaking community, the Hispanic community. So we're just there for what they need. Is sometimes parents just need someone to tell them, you're doing a good job, you're doing amazing. And I could go on for hours how awesome we are. Yeah. I could be biased, but
that our office is the best. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. We're the best. That's funny. It's kind of a trend today. Everybody's like, we're the best. We're the best. But we got that same attitude from BELLHOLLOW beef a little bit earlier. I'm just saying. But so everybody's. But I love that you've got the confidence of knowing that you're making a difference and you're helping them out. So you said you can help Spanish speakers. I got a lot of friends that speak Arabic. A lot of Egyptian friends. So how are you doing on? Because I got to tell you something. There's more and more Arabic speakers in this area all the time, because there's a lot of immigrants from that area. And so you got any Arabic speakers in there? Can you access other? If you get other languages and stuff, do y'all have resources to reach out and find the interpreters that you need?
Yes. And we also, Google Translate is also a good friend of ours. I'm not going to lie to you. So
it's just like Star Trek, man.
Yes.
I'm telling you. It's the coolest thing ever. If you have not found Google Translate, because I do a lot of work down in Mexico, I don't speak Spanish. Google Translate is fabulous. Yes. And I've been in the homes of some of my friends that's got a parent or somebody that's visiting, and they speak no English, and I do it in Arabic too, and it goes back and forth, and that's a little bit. It's not as check out Google Translate. It does help a lot. So,
Yes.
well, very, very cool. I love it. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say one of our family support specialists, she doesn't speak Spanish, but she has a couple Hispanic families, and she uses the Google Translate. She uses the Google Translate like all the time, and we make it work. I mean, we have access. We don't have an employee that speaks Arabic, but we're willing to work with any family and just make sure that they have the resources that they need.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. I love it. So don't hesitate to reach out to them. Now, when you hear about programs like yours, any kind of, because it is a nonprofit, right?
Yes.
And so if you hear about a nonprofit, one thing that people will say, well, could I volunteer? Is there something that I can do to help out, people are always looking for their thing. Like I said, trying to find their purpose. A lot of retirees, they're trying to find their thing. So do you have a place for volunteers?
We, not specifically, because we do have our family support specialists, which is the ones that actually work with the families. But that doesn't mean that we're never open to, donations. We have some great ladies in Clarksville that make us baby blankets, and we have a connection with Carter's out there. They donate some baby clothes to us, and so we're always looking for that. What we're really looking for from the community right now is referrals. Our program is new in these counties, and we really just need people to, connect with us and send us people that they think could benefit from this program. That's what we're working on right now is a lot of community outreach, presenting the program, getting our name out there. And so what we can use right now is just people that you think might benefit, just send them our way. We can contact them, we can talk to them, and hopefully get them started.
Well, and that's when, as you were talking, do you do house calls? I mean, do you go and knock on a door and just introduce yourself, or...
We typically try to call first.
Okay.
We are a home visiting program, which sounds really scary to a lot of families, and that's completely understandable. But, we are there because that's where you're most comfortable. Your home is where you're comfortable. That's where your baby's going to be comfortable. We want to be flexible. We want to work with you. So that is why we come to you. So we will come to the home, but we like to call, let you know that we're coming first.
Yeah, it's not like, trying to surprise people or catch them off guard, and that kind of thing. And so, and I had asked Hannah how she got started. How did you get started in this, Melanie?
So I actually don't have that much of a background as Hannah with like social work or anything. So I was a double major in college with international studies and world languages and literature. Yes.
That's impressive.
So I studied Spanish, Portuguese, and then global processes. So before I worked for the center, I worked for lawyers. And I loved working people and working one-on-one with people, but I really did not like I didn't like how I wasn't as hands-on with things. So it was kind of like I would talk to them, learn their story, and then just kind of direct them to a lawyer. And from them, I wouldn't hear anything. Like, I wouldn't hear, like, are you doing okay? Are you, like, what's happening? Did you get your situation resolved? So when I heard about the center, I applied. Actually didn't think I was going to get the job just because I didn't have the background in it. And I found my passion. I mean, I get to hands-on work with people in the Hispanic community in Robertson County, Sumner, Trousdale, hands-on every day, and just see how I'm making the difference and keep up with them and be like, okay, you're doing amazing. Like, you're on WIC, you're on food stamps, you're doing all these things. So
well, and there's so many people that don't even have any idea about the resources that are out there for them, and I totally get that because I had the work I do is so cool because you want to know the backstory, and it is so rewarding. But what an interesting background you have with languages. Yeah, that is fascinating. So you were talking about your languages and stuff. Do you speak other languages?
Yeah, I'm trilingual. So Spanish was my first language. Spanish was my first language. I didn't learn English till I was like 6 until I went to kindergarten just because my parents wanted us to learn Spanish.
I think that's so important.
Yes, it is.
Very much
very
is,
important. Yeah. And then when I went to college, I studied Portuguese, and then I lived in Brazil for a while. So I'm trilingual now.
Well, you want to go to Mexico? We do a mission down there, so we're always looking for people to take with us. We're going to the end of July.
I'm actually first generation Mexican American, so my parents are from Mexico, so I love Mexico.
We go to El Rosario in Baja, in the Baja Peninsula. Yeah, that's where we work out of. But very fun. So you're trilingual.
Yes.
I do. I struggle with English sometimes, but that's very fascinating. Yes. But very cool. I love hearing all about this. But now, as we're sitting here, and you mentioned donating items, so. Yes. What kind of stuff are you looking for? You have these women that make the baby blankets and things like that, but okay, so what would that entail? Do we donate just cloth or let's say I'm going through, a lot of us that have sewn, I've pretty much liquidated and gotten rid of all my fabric, but I've got a friend of mine, she quilts, just Mary Rainey, I'm talking about you. She has a lot, I hear she has a lot of fabric. And so we'll just say, I hear that she might have a little bit of problem. I'm sorry, she's going to kill me. She's going to kill me. But some people who sew, they do get to where they're like, what am I doing with all this fabric? Yeah. Is that something that they could donate maybe to the people who make the baby blankets? Are they looking for specific things? You know, those kinds of things. So that's just one thing. But anything as we're going through and trying to, you know, maybe clean out clutter and things like that, what are y'all looking for? And do you have a place to store it once you get it? Because that's one thing too we run into. People will give us stuff, but we run out of places to really store it. And then people will come looking for a baby bed and we're like, well, I had one, but I had to let it go. So talk to me about that.
Yeah, we typically, for our donations, most of the time, we do like for them to be newer because they're going to our families. We want them to have, you know, nice things. As far as the fabric, I mean, I could get you connected to the person that makes the baby blankets. I don't have that information on me right now, but absolutely. And then as far as anything else, we don't really do food donations or anything like that. It's more just like the clothes, baby books, that kind of thing. And you do want new items though, or would you gently used or probably not clothes, but like books and things like that? Yes, would be okay, gently used. And you do have a place for storage and all? Yes. Okay.
In all three offices.
In all three offices, you've got a place just so you can just love on these families when the kiddos come in and because it's always scary when you're stepping into an environment where you're like, okay, I don't really know what this is, and so you've got to have those warm and fuzzy things that you can hand a kid, and I mean stuffed animals, but new, especially on that. Yes. But it's so wonderful. I love knowing about you guys, and you were talking about exactly where the offices are. So talk to me again about where they can come to see you and just contact information and all of that as we kind of get toward the end of our time together.
Yes, so we have an office in Clarksville. Out of our Clarksville office, we serve Montgomery County, Cheatham County, Stewart, and Houston County. And then in White House, we serve Sumner, Trousdale, and Robertson. And in those offices, we have a family resource specialist for each of those counties. Those would be your connecting points to from the office to the families. I can get you the numbers.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead and dig up the numbers. And again, this is just one of those things. If you know somebody that you know needs help, I want you, when you see a parent that just seems a little overwhelmed, be very gentle about it. But those kids, the only way you can break the cycle that you have in families where if they've grown up in a household that's never really been taught about parenting and love is to just start. And so you've just got to have that intervention, but do it with gentleness and respect and kindness and love, but point them to these resources and say, man, there is help out there. There's no reason for you to be, not getting the direction you need. So talk to me about the numbers and how they can get a hold of you. You got your phone numbers out there now? Yes. Do each one of them twice for everybody.
Yes. Okay. Really quick, I was also going to say we do enroll second trimester to the first 90 days of the baby's life. Once we get them enrolled, then they can stay for the next 5 years. But if we encounter a family that's past that point, we're not going to just turn them away. We will find another resource for them. But they have to be enrolled before that 90 days.
Okay. So say that again. Say that again about the enrollment. They have to be enrolled.
Yes.
Before
the baby is 3 months old.
Okay.
That 90-day mark.
Okay.
But once they're in the program, we can be there for the next 5 years. But like I was saying, if we we encounter a family that maybe is right past that or whatever, we will get them connected to somebody else that can help them.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I didn't realize that. So that's interesting, and because you want to make sure that you're effective from the very get go, and that's like you said, it's the reason we do the work we do down in Rosario is there is an orphanage called the City of Children. A lot of the times the parents just couldn't take care of them. And so they said, we want to affect the families. And so we started planting churches down the Baja Peninsula, and these churches facilitate medical clinics and just love on people and just all kinds of things that happen out. And it's changing from the inside out, and it's changing from the foundation. And that's exactly what you guys are trying to do, is get to those families before they get off track. And so again, you want to register from your which trimester? The second trimester through 3 months old.
Yes.
And then you can be a part of the life for For
5
for
years.
5 years.
5 years, yes.
See, I know exactly somebody that you need to be in touch with, because I mean she's pregnant right now, and she needs some love. She's a little freaked out, but so talk to me about again the addresses of the places where they can come and the phone numbers.
Yes. So our phone number for the Clarksville office is 931-645-3976. That was 931-645-3976.
Okay, and go ahead.
For our White House office, our phone number where you can reach us is 615-334-1822. It is 615-334-1822.
Okay, and did you give the addresses of the offices yet, or did you? Why don't you go ahead and give us the White House one?
Yes.
Because you're in the White House office, and you're in the. Is that how the difference is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So go ahead.
So we're located at 133 Eden Way Drive.
Okay.
White House, Tennessee.
Do you have a location like a landmark that's near? What would you tell people, like it's near something?
I mean, I think we're next to Chris White's Extremes Martial Arts.
Okay.
It's like this martial arts place. We're close to the White House protein smoothie place.
Okay.
We're behind like the Farm Bureau, Pizza Hut, Subway Plaza place in White House.
Yep. So
Yes.
just kind of giving people landmarks and stuff. Now, where are
Yes.
you guys up in Clarksville?
We are located in the downtown Commons in Clarksville on
Okay.
North 2nd Street. We're in the Regions Bank, Suite 110.
Okay. Because see, that's the thing. A lot of the times I know Google Map will get you some places, but you're still like, I'm still lost. I don't know where it is. So those landmarks help so much. Anything we're missing, ladies? Anything in the last couple of few minutes here? Like, or do you ever show up like at the like family fairs or something like that, to where you give out information and do booths and things like that?
Yes, if
So-
there is an event happening and we are aware of it, we will be there. So,
Okay, to hand out the information, just make sure
Yes.
people know that you're. Have you been to the first Friday night market? Because they have the first
just
Friday night
heard
market.
about that.
We just heard
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Ace might have told us about
Yes.
it.
Yeah, because y'all need to be at First Friday for sure,
Yes.
and let people know about this. Very good. I'm so glad to meet you guys.
So glad
No,
to meet
thank
you.
you for
Melanie,
having us.
right? Did I say it
Melanie,
right?
yes.
Melanie and Lenny or Lanny?
Melanie.
Melanie.
Lenny, yes.
I have a friend Marlene, and she's from Peru. But
yes.
Marlene. No, you're Marlene. I'm sorry. I'm messing it up. I'm so sorry. Melanie.
Yes.
I've got friend on my mind now. She just need us to love on them and give them some options. Be a part of what they have going on and look for them. And if you got somebody, reach out to them and point them in that right direction. And thank you so much for joining us here on 1100 WSGI. Join us tomorrow for our Faith Friday segment. It'll be a whole lot of fun, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Again, this is 1100 WSGI. Have a great day.
Let there be no condemnation for all who are fully known in Christ. Unspeakable grace for all the nations by way of holy sacrifice.